levels. Now, most of the time, you will keep on blaming yourself. You will keep on blaming yourself that you see this bullish engulfing bar does not work. This bullish engulfing bar does not work. This bearish engulfing bar does not work. It doesn't work. Even if I apply it in my chart, it doesn't work. The reason why it is not working, because we are not using it at key levels. Now we are going to see how to use these candlestick chart patterns that we saw at key levels. So this one will always help you to get entries in the market or to confirm entries in the market. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Can you please write the candlestick chart patterns that we saw? Write the candlestick chart patterns we saw. Number one is the bullish engulfing bar. Can you write more? Beside is the bullish engulfing bar. Let me see other examples. Unless you want me to close the class and I can. These days, the market is bullish. You fail to reply the answer, I go. And I trade what? What am I going to trade today? I can't trade what? This coin. Let me see how far it has gone. Eh? You fail to give the answer, I close the meeting. Malabuzu, thank you very much. Somebody said the Malabuzu. Can you please go ahead and give us more chart patterns? You say the Malabuzu. You say the Malabuzu is one of them. Let people write others. Bearish engulfing bar. Thank you very much. Another one. Somebody said bearish engulfing bar. Good. Doji. Thank you very much. Evening star, morning star. Thank you very much. Tweezer bottom. Oliwakabi. Hammer. Good. Hammer inverted. Hammer inverted. It is inverted hammer. I have a hammer and inverted hammer. Which one we are going to bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, the doji, and the doji is gravestone doji. Thank you very much, Trevor. And the opposite of the gravestone doji is what? The opposite of the gravestone doji is what? The opposite of the gravestone doji. The opposite of the gravestone doji. Somebody write us the answer. The opposite of the gravestone doji. What is the opposite of the gravestone doji? Fly. It is not the fly. It is a dragonfly. Thank you very much. It's a dragonfly. Let's make a recap. Let's make a recap of all of them. Let's make a recap. Number one, we looked at the bullish engulfing bar, and we said for it to be bullish engulfing, number one, we shall see a small red candle like this. Small red candle like this being engulfed. Okay, being engulfed by what? By a big green candle. And we said here, this one is a bullish engulfing. To engulf is to enclose. Okay, bullish engulfing bar. Then we said we also have the bearish engulfing, where we saw a pattern making a small candle like this one here, making a small candle like this one here. Then after this small candle is made before this red candle. So this one becomes bearish, this one bearish engulfing bar, and this one becomes bullish engulfing bar. As simple as that. Okay, so we looked at the doji and we said we have the gravestone doji, this one, and we also have the dragonfly doji. We also have the dragonfly doji, which is like that. Okay, we also have a doji like this one. So a doji always shows indecision. When you see this doji, it shows indecision. It shows equal buyers and sellers in the market. Equal buyers and sellers in the market. Equal buyers and sellers in the market. This one means the market has not decided whether the buyers are taking control or the sellers are taking control. But this one tells you that now the sellers have been taking control. Now it is the buyers' turn to take control. Whereas this one tells you now the buyers have been taking control. Now it is time to go down. It is time to go down. Gravestone, the gravestone doji. Okay, bearish reversal, signal reversal. The moment you see the gravestone doji like this, It indicates market reverse of the downward sign. Price rejection. Price has rejected the upward trend. Okay. And to make it simpler, let's get one chart. Maybe we revise from there. Let's get one chart and we revise from there. Should I give you this chart of mine? Mutable X, let me go away from it. It's not making sense very well. Let's look at this one here. Let's look at this one here. AVAX, I'm leaving AVAX run. Let me try and go and look at H bar. Let's look at H bar. Stella, let's look at this H bar. H bar. We look at H bar. This is the coin. This is the coin in H bar. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame and we try to revise the candlestick chart patterns that we saw. All right. Let's see how we are. Here we are in the 4-hour time frame. Here we are on the 4-hour time frame. Here we are on the 4-hour time frame. Can somebody write the name of this? Can somebody give us the name? We are just making a revision here. Can somebody give us the name of this? We saw the name here. What is that? Give us the name, please. Give us the name. What is the name of that pattern you see there? What is the name of the pattern? What is the name of the pattern? What's the name of the pattern? Let me come to the comment section. Somebody to comment the name of the pattern. There is the pattern. A big red candle followed by a green candle, small candle. Which pattern is that? Somebody to give us the answer. Let me come and find. Let me come and find the what? Please stop. Somebody to give us the name here. Somebody to give us the name of this pattern. Let me find the name of the pattern. Somebody to name the pattern. Can you please name the pattern? Are people seeing my screen very well? Can you name the pattern? Please name the pattern. These are the patterns you are going to use. These are the patterns you are going to use. The market is going to rally. Market is rallying. And these are the patterns, the most important patterns. And this time we are going to see where should these patterns be for them to be valid. Where should this pattern be for it to be valid? For us to validate this pattern, where should it be? Can somebody give us the name of the pattern? Here is the pattern. Let me come to the comment section and find the name of the pattern. I'm here. Most harming. Tweezer's bottom? No, it's not a tweezer bottom. You people, where have you been? Here is the pattern. Here is the pattern. Here is the pattern. And we say that this pattern, if it is formed at the demand zone, we say that if this pattern is formed at the demand zone, it indicates bullish reversal. And when it is formed in the middle, it indicates continuation. Can somebody give us the name of the pattern? It means I have to repeat. Hey, beashenga ufutiba patina. Beashenga ufuti patina. Bullish harami. Thank you very much, Prosi. I don't want to wear a class than nang. I like that. It is a bullish harami. A bullish inside bar. This is a bullish inside bar candlestick chart pattern. A bullish inside bar. Bullish harami. It is a bullish harami. This pattern here you see is a bullish harami. This pattern you see here is a bullish harami. Bullish harami pattern. It is a bullish harami. Or you can call it a bullish inside bar. A bullish inside bar. Once formed at the demand zone, it indicates market reversal to the upward side. And once formed in the middle of the trend, it indicates continuation, that the trend is continuing. Okay? So if I come here and I tell you that, I will tell you that you find a continuation entry. Most of the time, I don't give signals. Why don't I give signals? I don't want to spoon feed you. For example, here, I can come here and I say, Prose, can you find a continuation trade? Can you go to HBAR and find a continuation? I expect you to come here and look for such patterns that mean continuation. I want you to look for such patterns that indicate trend continuation. Trend continuation means the trend is continuing in the same direction. Or let me give you an example. Trend bar came like this, okay? H bar came like this. You can see where it started from. And I named that pattern, okay? So, when kugamba nti nno genda ku H bar, for example, nsobola okukera ku makya, I've been trading H bar for H bar for quite a good time, okay? Because when you see H bar, I labeled this point here. Are you seeing this point here? Nagilabelinga. Instead of seeing, I labeled this point on a lower time frame, okay? On a lower time frame, such that it gives me a confirmation. So when you see according to H bar, this was a down trend, and this was the tip of the down trend. This was the tip of the down trend. Me, I always label this area with a circle. With the what? With a circle like this, the way you are seeing it. And when you look at it, price respected it. It never came back here. Okay? Chaichitegeeza nno tutandise upward trend. You understand? Tutandise upward trend. Now, for example, when you come here, you see that the market has come and it is near the what? It is near this area. When you look at this area, it is also a demand zone. Why is it it is a minor demand zone? When you come to the lower time frame, you're at 1 hour, okay? When you come to a time frame like 1 hour, this one is our demand zone in the 1 hour. But in the bigger time frame, it is just a common reaction area. You understand? So when you come to 4 hours, I may tell you, please, HBAR is performing well, okay? HBAR is performing well. So you may see that you have traded HBAR from here. You have traded HBAR from here maybe, and you went out from here. When you see it was going down, okay, you went out. But when you come in and you zoom out, you find that around here, there is a pattern. There is this pattern here. And this pattern means continuation because it is not at the demand zone. The demand zone is down. We bypass the demand zone, and this pattern is in the middle. It's in the middle of the journey. So you find such a pattern. This pattern is called a bullish harami, and it is a continuation pattern. It indicates price continuation. Now, if we don't know that this one is a continuation pattern, you will come here and for you sell off. After selling off, you leave HBAR on because you don't know that this one is a continuation pattern. And being a continuation pattern, you will see that after making this base, it rallied again. You understand? Base, rally, base. Rally, base, rally. You understand? So after basing here, it made another rally. Reason being, this one was a continuation pattern to the upward side. You understand? So had you found this one at the beginning here, or at the demand zone, it could indicate that market has just started its journey. Market is reversing. Now, let's come here and we see where price started from. Are you seeing where price started from? Which pattern do you see? Which pattern do you see? Where market started from? Market came here, it started from here and started going upwards. Can you give us the name for this pattern, please? Give us the name for the pattern. Remember, when you look at the pattern, remember we draw the demand and supply zones, okay? And when you look at this pattern, it is within our demand zone. The pattern is happening in the demand zone. The pattern is happening in the what? In the demand zone. Can somebody write the name of the pattern that formed in the demand zone and led to the upward trend of the market? Can somebody give us the name of the pattern? It was a clear pattern. Had you known, you could have just made an entry, okay, around this point here. You took profit, okay? Can somebody give us the name of the pattern you saw on the screen? Somebody to give us the name of the pattern. Morning star. Thank you very much, Prosi. That is a morning star. Remember, what is a morning star? We say the morning star. We say that a morning star. We say that a morning star is a reversal signal. Is a bullish reversal signal. It is a bullish reversal signal. Bullish reversal signal. Bullish reversal signal. A morning star is a bullish reversal signal. It is a bullish reversal. Bullish reversal signal. Bullish reversal signal. Whenever you find a morning star, it means that the market is going to change. The market is going to change the trend. There is a trend change. There is a trend change. Whenever you find a morning star, it means there is a trend change. Market is changing direction. Okay? Market is trending direction. It happens after a downtrend. It happens after a downtrend. It happens after a downtrend. After this big downtrend forms a morning star, indicates market reversal to the upward side, and you will see the market going upwards. Most of the time, you will find the morning star forming, but not in the demand zone. Now, all patterns, let me show you like this. All patterns that are bullish and indicate reversal, all bullish reversal signals, all bullish reversal signals are valid when they are in the demand zone. All bullish reversal signals, they are valid when they are in the area of interest or when they are in the demand zone. Since they indicate market reversal to the upward side, they are always formed in the demand zone. They are formed here in the demand what? In the demand zone. What is the demand zone? We drew the demand, the supply and the demand, those people that were here. We drew the supply and the demand zone. And we said, if you want to draw the supply and demand zone, get your area of interest. For example, get your range, okay? Get your range, what you call the area of interest. Draw this line here above and also draw the line down here. Where price is playing within, that's what we call the range, okay? After drawing the range, come and see where there was a pattern, and this pattern, for example here, you look at a candle here, it was not very clear. Here it was not clear. But, for example here, this one could have been our demand zone. When you look at here, this one could have been a demand zone. You said you get 2 consecutive candles. Make sure most of the time, this one is red and it is followed by a big volume candle, which is green. And once this one is seen, come here and draw lines enclosing this. Draw lines enclosing that. Okay? Draw line is enclosing what? Enclosing that. Whenever you see the line enclosing this one becomes our demand zone. Now, after drawing the demand zone, you will see that the same zone is being respected in several areas. So extend the triangle as I've done here. Extend this triangle here. You extend this triangle and complete the chart. Okay? Just extend the triangle and it remains within the chart. It completes the chart. So this area remains our area of interest. You see, price broke it here after being some resistances, tapped into the same area here, tapped into the same area here. It means this is a stronger demand zone. That's a stronger demand zone. And when you look at the same zone, we have a pattern. Which we saw was it in the evening, in the morning? There is a pattern here, and we talked about this pattern in the morning. Somebody to remind us the pattern. We said it comes here, taps into the same area, comes here, taps into the same area, it goes here. And we looked at this bottom, that pattern there. What did we call the pattern? Somebody to give us the answer in the chat. How did we call the pattern? What is the name of the pattern? Somebody to give us the answer. What is the name of the pattern? Somebody to give us the name of the pattern. Somebody to give us the name of the pattern. Can somebody give us the name of the pattern? Somebody, double bottom. Thank you very much, Mawanvu. Thank you very much. Double bottom. And we said whenever you see the double bottom, it indicates market reverse of the upward side. And the double bottom most of the time it will also form in the demand zone. Why? It is indicating market reversal to the upward side. As simple as that. All right. Now, having drawn our demand, the same applies to the supply. The same applies to the supply zone. We said, we see, when you look at the supply zone, this supply zone was drawn in reference to 4 hours. Okay, that's why you see it is within this area. It was drawn within the 4-hour time frame. Okay, it was drawn within the 4 in respect to the 4-hour time frame. And we said the demand zone is drawn in the way that you come here where the market stopped. You come where the market did what? The market stopped. Identify 2 consecutive candles. There should be 2 consecutive candles. The green one should be small and should be followed by a big red candle. A big red candle. Okay? The green one should be small and the small one should be done what? Should be followed by a big red candle like this one. So you draw lines or you draw a rectangle, just draw a rectangle enclosing the green one, the green candle. And what you have drawn is called the supply zone. The same applies to here. When I come here, I look at what is here. Okay? I look at what is here. I look at this candle and I look at this candle. And when you see this candle is also forming this sorry, let me return it. Sorry. When you look here, sorry for that. When you look here, this is forming, this one is also forming another pattern. This one is also forming, where we're going to draw the supply zone, there is a bearish pattern. There is a bearish pattern. There is a pattern that indicates that now the market is going down. I don't know whether you can see the pattern. Can somebody name us the pattern? This one, where we drew the supply zone. Sorry, I've mistaken the supply zone. I've taken it away. No. Let me do it like this. Let me just like this, and it will come back to normal. There it was. Now, when you look at here, where we have drawn our supply zone, there is a pattern. Can somebody give us the name of the pattern? Somebody can give us the name of the pattern. There is a pattern in the supply zone. There is a pattern in the. In other words, if you want to draw supply zone, you look for this pattern. Can somebody give us the name of the pattern? Give us the name of the pattern. What is the name of the pattern? What's the name of the pattern? Bearish engulfing. Thank you very much, Yusuf. Thank you very much. Bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing bar. It is a bearish engulfing bar. Candlestick chart pattern. Bearish engulfing. So, in other words, if you look at, if we have to summarize, what we have studied, it means we shall always draw the supply zone. We shall always draw the supply zone on the bearish engulfing bar. The bearish engulfing bar. Exactly. And we shall always draw the demand zone. We shall always draw the demand zone on the bullish engulfing bar. Have you seen that? Bullish engulfing bar. Okay. Most of the time, the supply and demand zone will disturb you. For example, let me show you here. Okay. The supply and demand zone may disturb you. Ask me how. Okay. For example, here, I want to draw the demand zone. Are you seeing the candles? Are you seeing where the market started from? I cannot identify the demand zone. You see, if I want to draw the demand zone along this point, you see that there is no clear version of the demand zone. You understand? So what here you do, you just you can come here and find like 3 candles, okay, and you enclose them, okay. Where the demand zone should be, you choose like this. You see that the candles are very, very small. You choose them like 3. You draw a rectangle around them, okay. You draw a rectangle around them. Now let's continue. Let's continue and make a recap of the patterns. Let's continue and make the recap of the patterns. Let's continue and make the recap of the patterns. There is another pattern around this area here. We can see another pattern around this area here. Somebody can give us the name of the pattern. Here is the pattern here like this. Somebody to give us. Is it? Let me see. After which it didn't indicate well. Somebody to give us the name of the pattern. It is not clear. Let me see another one. It is not clear. It is not clear. A bit not clear. Sorry. All in all, what we wanted to see, what we wanted to learn about, there is a coin. Let's look at this. Let's look at immutable X. Time is against us, but it is okay. Now, when we look at immutable X, I bought immutable X at 0.5. Was it? It was at 0.45. Okay. And let me, when you are stacking your coins, if you are looking at coins to hold, those coins you want to hold for a long term, look at these. There are coins that are making this pattern. This pattern you're going to look at tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall look at this pattern. But today, we have just made a recap. Okay. We have just made a recap. And to see, there are some candlesticks that I have not seen. Let me go ahead and look for those such candlesticks. Now, here is it. Here is it. And somebody tell us the pattern here. We are making a recap. Somebody can tell us the pattern here. Somebody can tell us that the name of this. However, it is like, it didn't form very well. We expect it to be like this, but somebody can tell us the name. Somebody to give us the name for that. The name for that. Somebody to give us the name for this. Name for this. Somebody to name this. Somebody to name this pattern for us. Somebody to name put the name there. Let me see the name. ESA. What is it? What have you written, Prosi? What is ES? Somebody to give us the name for this candlestick chart pattern. Is it confusing you? Let me look for another one similar to it. Let me look for another one similar to it. Let me look for another one similar to it. That one was, here it is. Somebody to name this. A bit clear, though it is not very well clear. Somebody to name this. Somebody to name this. Can somebody give us the name here? And what does it mean? When you see it in the market, what does it mean? Can somebody give us the name there? Can somebody give us the name of that? Doji. Thank you very much. Some evening stuff for the first time. Dragonfly Doji. Yes. If it is like this, It was just a bit confusing, but when it is like this, we start to say a doji. When it has a long lower wick, that is a dragonfly doji. And when it has such a wick, it is a what? Also, where have you seen the evening star? Dragonfly doji and the gravestone doji. Okay, when you see that this tail is up here, it is the what? When you see it here, you see that it is a gravestone doji. And when you see this one long like this, it is a dragonfly doji. All right. Bullish indecision candle. Thank you very much. And it indicates, so it is not a bullish. It means bullish it means indecision. Don't put bullish. If you put bullish, it means something else. Okay. So don't put bullish. You just say it is an indecision. Indecision means it doesn't decide. It doesn't decide. Okay. It doesn't decide whether it is going up or whether it is going down. Whenever you see a doji like this, it means price indecision. Price indecision. Price indecision. The price has not decided whether it is going up or down. You understand? Price indecision. Simple. Doji. The doji means price indecision. However, when you look at it like this, when you look at now, this is what I wanted to talk about. Sorry. This is my supply zone. Double tap on it. This is my supply zone. Double tap on it. I named it a key level. If it is the key level, let's leave it. Let's in the 4 hours, in the 1 hour, 1 day time frame. In the 1 day time frame, this is our demand zone. Okay, let me show you here. In the 1 day time frame, here is the chart. In the 1 day time frame, here comes the chart. Okay, here is my supply zone. I want you to get 1 coin or get 3 coins from the top 100. From the top 100 coins, get just 3 coins. After getting those 3 coins, number 1, go to those coins and label the weekly high. Okay, for example, let me put the chart in 1 week. Okay, and this work we are going to do. We are going to do this work. We are going to do this work in what? We are going to do this work as we present it in the groups. After doing your work, please share. Once you do your work, please share. What are we going to do? Come to your chart and put it. Come to your chart like this. Come to your chart like this. Come to your chart like this and place it in 1 week. Okay? After placing it in 1 week, this is what you're going to do. Just choose your 3 coins. After placing it in 1 week, come and label the weekly high, also label the weekly low. Okay? Then from there, continue to the 1 day time frame. On the 1 day time frame, come to the 1 day time frame. After coming to the 1 day time frame, look and see. Is there any pattern? Okay. Now, this pattern I've not taught. This one you're going to learn. Just I want you to come in the weekly time frame, draw the high and the low. Okay. Or even come to the 1 day time frame, draw the high and the low. As simple as that. Just draw the high and the low. Then after, draw the demand zone and draw the supply zone. Simple. Those are the things you're going to do. For example, let me give an example of what you're going to do. Come here, for example, Cardano. Open your chart. This one I did analysis on it. I want something that I did not have done analysis on it. For example, come to what? Come to injective. Open injective like this. After opening injective like this, now I also did it on injective. Okay. Okay, let me leave injective alone. Let me tap here and choose another coin. Let me choose coin. Let me choose Ondo. Let me choose Sand USDT. After come to Sand USDT, for example, here. This is the exercise we're going to do, all of us. We are going to do together. Go to 1 week. Come to 1 week. Press the channel like this on 1 week. Bring the horizontal ray. Label the weekly high. This is my weekly high. Tap there. Come here. Label the weekly low. Tap there. Then name them. Naming them, double tap on it. Write weekly low. weekly low, simple, weekly low like this, weekly low. Decide. Do you want it to be big? Put it in 20. Do you want to be bold? Put it up on bold. Do you want it to be italic? Tap on italic. Where do you want it? Do you want it at the bottom? Yes. I can say I want it in the middle. Let it be in the middle. I let it be in the center. All right. And I say, okay. So my word will appear there. Weekly low. Come even to the upper here. Double tap on the line. White. Weekly high. Okay. Weekly high. Weekly high. Tap here. Where do I want it? I want it at 12. Okay, I want it at 14. Do you want it bold? Yes, bold it. Do you want it italic? You italicize it. Do you want it at the bottom? Yes, for me, I want it in the middle. If you want it at the bottom, you can say I want it at the bottom. Do you want it in the center? Yes, I want it in the center. Tap on OK. So the weekly high and the weekly low will always show there in your chart. Whenever you move it like this, because you labeled the line, it will be always there. Okay. So you can see here I chose to be at the bottom, and here I chose to be in the middle. You can see that it is in the middle of the line. You understand? Let's go to one day. I can come to one day now. When I come to one day, I can even mark the daily high and the daily low. You understand? When I come to the day, I can mark the daily high and the daily low. Okay? So you can mark the daily high and the daily low. You can do it like this. Tap here, tap here. Here, doing this will always keep you familiar with the trading view. Okay? Come here, tap your thing like this. Make sure I tap the tip. Make sure it taps the tip. Make sure it taps the tip like this. Then when it goes low, make sure it taps the low. Okay? Remove your tool, double tap on it, and say daily high. We are just doing analysis. Okay? You can try out. Once after trying it out, do you want it 14? Yes, I want it maybe 16. I want it to be bold, but I don't want to italicize it. Okay, I leave italic. I say I want it at the bottom, in the middle. I want it in the center. I say okay, and it will appear there, daily high. Okay, tap on this one, double tap on it, and say daily low. Okay, daily low, daily low. Do you want it here? I want it at 16. What do you want here? I want it to be bold. Do you want it italic? What do you want? Do you want it in the middle or on the top? I want it at the top. Okay. Where do you want it? I want it at the right. Okay. I say okay. There it will look like that. Daily low. Even if I move the chart, the word will remain there because it is on the line. As simple as that. That's our exercise. Now, I want to see such work in the group, rotating. Then you who understood, I want you to tell your friend, no, that's not how we draw the daily low. That's what I want to see in the group, okay? We are 31. We began like 17. Now we are 31. It means some people have not got the lesson. And the lesson is always 9 o'clock. And now some people have not studied. They are 31 here, and we are started at 17. We are very sorry for you. But when you get time, go back to the YouTube channel and review the lesson, okay? Now, come to the 4 hours. Come to your 4 hours like this. Come to the 4 hours like this. Enlarge the chart like this. Enlarge the chart. You can even come to even on the one day. Okay, can even remain in one day. You look for your supply and demand zone. Those people that have already studied about the supply and demand zone, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. You understand? So you come here and you can go ahead to draw your demand zone. Okay, or you can even, most of the time, we analyze bigger time frame, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. Then we come and we make our analysis in 4 hours. That's why most of the time you will see my chart showing 4-hour time frame. Okay, you will see the 4-hour time frame. So enlarge your chart like this. Enlarge the chart like this. Find the tip around here, and where there is the tip, can you identify those candles? We said that we need 2 consecutive candles. We need 2 consecutive candles. This one small is a small candle, but bearish. The next one is a big volume candle. Big volume candle. After identifying them like that, now you come to the chart, to the tools here. Bring your rectangle. Bring your rectangle and enclose this small one like this. You understand? and that one becomes your demand zone. As simple as that. That's what you're going to do. Come here, tap on this one here, A. Here, when you come here, enclose this one here. Very sorry for that. Very sorry for this. That's wrong. This pen is in a range. This pen is very stubborn. It's very good when you're using it, but when it comes here, it becomes very stubborn. That pen. Let me take it back. Now, most of the time, come here, choose this, choose the tip of this small candle and enclose the candle like this. Okay? Tap on it. Remove this one, make it clear to enclose the what? We want it to enclose the what? We need it to enclose the what? They are requiring it to enclose the what? The small candle, this ready candle. This is a small candle down here. It's the one I want to enclose. I can even do like that, like this. This is the thing here. So you can enclose like this. Tap on this, bring it like this. And this is the candle. So just extend the chart. Just extend the chart and it does what you want. So this is the candle you have been enclosing. We are enclosing this small candle here. This ready candle here, the small ready candle here, to get a demand what? A demand zone. So since the demand zone is bullish, and we can expect it bullish, and bullish candles are in green, I double tap on it and I change its color. Double tap on it and I change its color to what? Sorry, it is misbehaving. Double tap on it and change its color to what? Double tap on it. Double tap on it like this and tap here and choose a green color to indicate that it is a bullish. As simple as that. You understand? So it is going through the chart. Watching energy come, I'm going to leave it here. Reason being, whenever price comes back to this zone, price has been retesting the zone several times. So I'm going to leave this one on sand. You never know, price may come back again. And for me, in my mind, I will be knowing that this is my demand zone. So I double tap on it, I tap on text, and I say demand zone. I can even not write what I say, DDZZ. Okay, like that. DDZZ. Bold, italicize, bold, italicize. I want it inside, I want it in the center. I say okay. So that's the demand zone. All right? We are in the 4-hour time frame. Again, in the 4-hour time frame, I go to the tip. Here, in the tip. After finding the tip, I want to find 2 consecutive candles. 2 consecutive candles. One should be a small candle enclosing like this. Now, most of the time, this demand zone this supply zone will disturb you because you find here, you don't see any small candle being followed by a big one. You understand? Now here, you can draw a supply area. Okay? You can draw a supply area. For example, I can tap here, bring the rectangle. I can try this to be my supply because this is a small candle and this next is a big volume candle. So I can take this one to be a supply what? I can take this one to be, this pen is disturbing. All right, let me take it like this. Tap here, turn it to red, in danger zone. It is a danger zone. Whenever price reaches that area, expect it to come down. Whenever price reaches the supply zone, I expect the price to come back down. So I double tap on the area, sorry. Even this one, take away this box. Even this one, take it away. Double tap in this and say supply zone. Double tap on it and say supply zone. As simple as that. You go in your chart, draw the supply, draw the demand. Draw the supply, draw the demand. Draw the supply, draw the demand. As simple as that. Draw the weekly low, draw weekly low, weekly high. The daily low, daily high. Simple. Just go to your chart, identify the supply and demand zone, bring it in the group, share it in the group, okay? Share it in the group. Supply, demand, share it in the group. Supply and demand, share it in the group. Let me see those. Give me one in the chat if you're going to do such an exercise. Just give me one in the chat if you're going to draw one. Just get your coin, draw the supply, draw the demand, draw the weekly low, draw the weekly high. Such activities will help us to get familiar with trading view. That's one. Number two, it will help us to find our mistakes that that demand zone is not like that. It should be drawn like this. You understand? So our worker is going to be correcting ourselves. That's not what we did. We said the weekly low should be on the weekly. The daily low should be, though I have joined now. Hey, if you have joined now, tomorrow make sure you join early. I told you, these classes were what? The classes were too many, and people could not get time. We have only one class. We only have one class. Okay? Now, weekly low, weekly high. Now, what we are going to look at, what we are still looking at, that the bullish engulfing bar you have seen, the bearish engulfing bar you have seen, the pin bar you have seen, the dragonfly doji, the gravestone doji will always make sense. Will always make sense when it comes to the supply and demand zone. Now, this is our supply. Let me remove this line. This is our demand zone down, and this is our supply zone. When you look into this chart, there are areas where price has been playing several times. For example, price played around this area here. Price all in the same area here. Price came. When you look at this chart here, price came, priced around this area here. Price came, played around the same area here. Price came, played around this area here. Price came, the same area it is playing around. The same price is playing within the same area. Price is still playing around the same area. Are you seeing? When price comes, it is still playing around the same area. And whenever you see that, that area is always identified if you are making analysis. If you are making analysis, that such areas are identified. And once they are identified, you can draw an area there to indicate a common reaction area. For example, when we zoom into the chart, you can see that the area here, are you seeing? I don't know whether you're seeing such areas. The area here, 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 the area here. These areas, they are in a line. Okay? Such areas here, 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 here. All these areas have been respected in the hour chart. What are we going to do? We are going to draw a rectangle there. And we name that area. What are we going to name it? Common reaction area. It is a common reaction area. If it is not a common reaction area, you might say that you can call it that price has been resisted here. So you can call it a minor resistance. A minor resistance. You understand? It is a minor resistance. Or you can call it a common reaction area. Or most people call it the point of interest. Point of interest. Point of interest. Price has been playing around this area several times. So I can draw a rectangle there. And I label this area as a common area of interest. I tap on the pencil, I bring the rectangle. Okay? I bring you the rectangle. I tap here where price started playing around. Okay? I go like this. I draw an area like this. Okay? I draw that area like this. I draw an area like that. Okay? I draw an area like that. So when you look at this area, throughout the chart, the area has been respected. I don't know whether you are seeing it. Still, price is within this area, you never know. Price may bounce back or down, because we have seen that whenever price was reaching there, it tried to come down. You understand? Double tap on the area like this and name out the point of interest. Point of interest. Bold it, italicize, let it be in the inside, let it be inside, and let it be in the center. Press OK, and the point of interest will always be there. Now, when I'm trading, this is my chart. I've seen the supply, I've seen the demand, I've seen the what? I've seen the demand zone, I've seen the common area of reaction, point of interest. I can even tap on it, and I say, let me change its color. Let me change the color. Let this color be what? Let this color be somehow pink like that. Okay? Such that it differentiates itself from the what? From the supply zone. This one is just a common reaction area where I've seen price is always playing around there. Okay? Price is always playing around the area there. So I'm going to be careful with that area. Whenever price reaches there, I will wait to see what is price doing. Is price breaking the area to continue to the supply zone, or it is coming down to continue to the demand zone? Now, the trading will be different. If it is breaking the area, I will expect to get an entry for the supply. Continuation, or a continuation to the what? To the supply zone for me to buy again. You understand? Now, that is the simple analysis. As per now, we are going to look at swing daily high, daily low, weekly high, weekly low, demand zone, supply zone. Simple. Let's look at another coin. For example, I can say, let me look at Ondo. I can say this is my Ondo. Okay, this is my Ondo. This is my what? This is my Ondo. And when I look at Ondo here, I bring it in the 1 week time frame. Correct the network is there. So I can bring it Ondo to the weekly time frame. I can bring it Ondo to the weekly time frame. I identify my weekly high, and there it is. This is my weekly high. This is the highest point in the week. That is the weekly high. The highest point in the week. Okay? I can also come and label the lowest point in the week. Here it was. Okay? I come here and I double tap on it, and I say weekly low. Weekly low. Tap on OK. It remains there. Come here. Double tap on this one. Say weekly high. This is what we are going to do. Very simple. Weekly high. A. Bold it. Italicize it. Yeah, we want it at the what? In the middle. We want it in the what? In the middle. Let it be in the center. Okay. There it will appear like that. Weekly high, weekly low. Simple. Come to the daily. Come to the daily chart. Now, when you look at Ondo, you can see that the daily high and the daily low is the same as the weekly high as well as the weekly low. Somebody told me to buy Ondo at $0.9 and I refused. Very stubborn. Somebody told me to buy Ondo. And I told the other people, you buy Ondo. And I did not buy. Now from here, Ondo moved from 0.9 to $1. A percentage of 30%, 29%. Oh. And the Ondo is still moving up. Ondo is not yet expensive. It is cheap. You see? Make more research. I did not research about this coin. Really, I bought it at 0.9 and I sold it around at. I just took a small percentage. Had I held for some good time, had I held, because I saw this coin at 0.7, but I did not mind. I didn't mind at all. You understand? I didn't mind at all. I saw it at 0.7. Had I bought at 0.7 like this, at 0.7, I could have made a 65%. Somebody told me to buy on, and I did not mind at all. I told the other people, you buy on, and I did not buy. Now you see the coin. It's pumping. You understand? So the weekly high and the weekly low are the same. The weekly high and the weekly low are the what? Are the same. Now let's go to 1 hour. And 1 hour, we just want the supply and the demand zone. Supply and the demand zone. Okay, I'm here. Enlarge it like this. Enlarge it like this. And this is our tip. But now when you look at this, the supply zone could be around here, but we can take the area now. Can take the area. Sorry, the demand zone. Tap on the rectangle. Tap on the rectangle. Come here. Tap on the rectangle. Come here. Take all these candles here. Count them as 1. Tap there. Come on this area. Tap on the red button like that. Let it be red. Okay. And after being red, now you can see that the data, the 4-hour demand zone is rhythming with the what? The 4-hour demand zone is rhythming with the what? The weekly. Okay, it is okay now. Double tap there. Double tap there and say 4-hour demand zone. 4H. You say 4H demand zone. Demand zone. I know you're going to face difficulties during labeling and drawing this. I know it is going to disturb you, but it is okay. Let it disturb you, and don't fire. You just bring the what? You just do it as it is supposed to be done, and send it to the group. Tell those people in the group, can you please mark that work? Tap here, like this. Double tap here. It is also demand zone. I don't know whether they have identified it. It's also demand zone on the 4-hour. So it means the demand zone in the 4-hour is the same demand zone on the weekly. Okay, and the same demand zone on the 1 day. So this is the 4-hour demand zone. Okay, this is a 4-hour demand zone. 4-hour demand zone like that. Bold, italicized. You can see. Come to the high. Identify your what? Identify your supply. Identify your supply zone. Okay? Identify your supply zone. Bring the rectangle. Bring the rectangle. Draw the supply zone. This time we will see that. Now the supply zone was not made. It was not made by the bullish engulfing. No. Which pattern was this one? Which pattern is this? Which pattern is this? These 2 candles here. The 2 candles here. Which pattern is that? Somebody to tell us that pattern, and we say that pattern, once formed at the supply zone, it indicates bearish reverse of the downward side. And when it is formed in the middle, it indicates continuation to the downward side. Continuation to the downward side. And somebody tell us the name of the chart pattern. Somebody tell us the name of the chart pattern. Somebody write the name of the chart pattern. Write the name of the chart pattern. Pardon there. On the chart confused. Pardon there. Which pardon? Can you tell us the name of the chart pattern here? This is the pattern. You people are still in class. What is the pattern? Please connect the network. What is the pattern? People are tired. Are you people tired? Give me one in the chat if you are tired. Give me one in the chat. If you are tired, it means the lesson should be for 1.5 hours, not 2 hours. If you are tired, it means this lesson should be for 1.5 hours, not 2 hours. It should be for 1.5. Can you people name the pattern here? Let's name the pattern and we go. Name this pattern you see. What's the name of the pattern? What's the name of the pattern that you are seeing here? Give us the name of the pattern. What is Tito? Proceed. What is Tito? Steve, what is the no? What is the meaning of the no? Not tired, but it'll be them. Somebody give us the name of the pattern. You people, name that pattern. We said big big green candle like this. We said big green candle like this. Big green candle like this. Being followed by a red candle like this. What is the name of the pattern? We have just reviewed the patterns at the beginning of the lesson. Can somebody give us the name of the pattern? Somebody to give us the name of the pattern. Please name the pattern and we go from here. Unless we are not going out unless we get the answer. Somebody to give us the name of the pattern. Give us the name of the pattern. It is not bullish engulfing, it is a bearish harami. Thank you very much. Bearish harami. And remember, we said that it is now. What's the difference between the bullish engulfing? Now, if it is a bullish engulfing, it would be like this. I know those ones disturb you, but you should get them from here. Get them right now. Now, this is the what? Are you seeing the difference between the two? This one is engulfing this one. But this one, they are almost at the same level. So this one is a bearish engulfing bar, whereas this one is a bearish harami, or bearish inside bar. Bearish inside bar. It is a bearish inside bar. Have you understood? Bearish inside bar. Okay? It means I'm over pumping you. So this lesson will specifically be for 1.5 hours. Okay? 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. Okay? This one will be 1.5 hours. People are already tired now. Yes. This lesson will be for 1.5 hours. 1.5. So I'm not going to exaggerate. Please go to your chart. Draw the daily high. Go to your chart. When you go to the daily chart, I'll favor to them. Go to your daily chart. Mark the daily high, and the daily low. Turn it to month. Mark the monthly high if it is there. Monthly high and the monthly low. Go to the daily high, monthly high, weekly high. Weekly high, stock, weekly low. You can find out those ones. Draw them on your chart. Then after, extend it to 4 hours. Extend your chart 4 hours. Draw your demand, label it, draw your supply, and label it. Simple. Draw the supply zone and the demand zones. Put them there. Okay? The lesson is streaming live onto the YouTube channel. The lesson is streaming live onto the YouTube channel. And in case you need to make a recap, the lessons are there. Okay? The lessons are there. Unless you have any question, this meeting will be for 1.5 hours. I will not go beyond 1.5 hours. 1.5. It will be abamu tugisanga itandise. Tega alamu, lesson ubengo so gisanga. Unless you have any question, do you have any query? Do you have any query? Do you have any query? You don't have any query? I know I've overtalked. Yeah, if you have any query, you are most welcome. If you have any question, come on. If you have any question, come on. Please bring your question or type it in the chat. Type the question in the chat, and if no, I'm leaving you here. The lesson is going to be specifically for 1.5 hours. I know most people are tired now. They're tired of learning. They are tired. They want to rest. People need to rest. You need to rest a bit. Okay. And condition for choosing supply and demand zone. Recap there only. What
Good morning, Madam Pastor Charlie.